feel so hard, an alliance slowly forming, like a boulder in my heart. So if you wanna fucking friend me, better give me all you got. No, I don't take this lightly, 'cause it's heavy, heavy friendly.
There is an eagle flying.
Hi, friends. We're here today with, I'm excited because this is one of my very good friends is here.
Thank
and
you.
of course, it's not one of your good friends because you have a hard time.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Because you don't have a lot of friends. No, I'm not talking about you.
Okay. Now that's clear.
We have famous Brooklyn rapper,
Yeah, you know.
Uncle Meg / Max.
What's up, everybody? I'm here with Laura Lee and Joe. Laura Lee's my very, very good friend. She, I love her.
I love you too. I really do.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and you guys met when you were in school? Is that how it worked?
We were just
Well,
trying to figure
we're
out
just
how we
trying to
met.
figure it
Here,
out.
talk closer
and
to
I
this.
wasn't exactly listening when you were talking it out, so this is the first time
So
I'm
we
hearing
don't.
this.
We're not really sure because
Yeah,
I was wrong and you don't know.
I think I might know.
Oh,
I think we knew of each other
yeah. And then
via
we fought.
Richard. And then I did the music video for you.
Oh, that's how.
And
It's a music video.
That's 2013. So
Okay,
you
so-
were saying 2015 when
Yeah,
we was
yeah.
at South by and I was with
Okay, that's what
my
it was.
witchy ex.
So he filmed my music, one of
Real
my
man.
first music video.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
didn't edit it though.
No.
Okay.
But it was like a last minute thing. It was like, oh, fuck. They were like, oh, you need to do a music video. Oh, just do it tomorrow type of thing. And then we had to like throw it together last minute. But it
Yeah.
worked out. It was fun.
And it built friendship.
It did.
It did.
And it's
it
true.
sure
Like,
did. A
when you
friendship
have
that has lasted till
I know.
this year.
I know.
Until-
And we...
It's like,
just-
who would have thought? You
and
know?
also, like, we've stayed, like, he's come and stayed with me, like, a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of times. Like,
Yeah.
more than a lot of my other friends have stayed at my
Yeah.
house before. I mean, honestly. So,
Totally.
I mean, it's been nice.
I guess that, the best friendships are ones where you can use them for work, I think.
That's all you want out of our friendship. So that's why that's what you would have to contribute to the content.
That is great. If I can
well,
stay
we
at-
like to
at
talk
someone's house.
shit. We like to.
Yeah, we do like to talk shit.
We have a lot of things in common that
We
we
do.
like to talk about.
Yeah. And I feel like totally
Lots.
comfortable
Like,
with you.
yeah, what's a common topic?
Well, we're both musicians.
Musicians, skincare,
Ooh,
gay
Whoa.
shit.
Let's talk skincare.
I love that. Okay.
Okay, I'm using an SPF 15 every day.
Well, good. You're supposed to
shit.
push
You
it.
gotta. I
How
mean,
old
a
are you?
minimum 15. I'm 29.
Okay. So you're really, trying to avoid the wrinkles.
I'm trying to capture the moisture and protect it. Also, I burn
Capture the
very
moisture.
easy. That's
I feel like you do that every time
now explain.
when you
what-
lay down
what-
to go to bed. Capture a little moisture. You know what I mean?
And what do I capture it in, Laura?
Probably a sock or
That's
a
right. That's
handkerchief. Yeah. And there she goes.
That's right. That's right.
Let me turn my phone
Ooh.
off. That was a bad boy of me.
No, it's okay. My phone makes a lot of noises, and my dog.
That's true.
and-
Everything makes noises. here.
Listeners, I'm having a weird day. So and you know what? I had the weird day. I walked in the door. I talked to you, Max. I cried
When
for
just-
a second. Yeah, just
Yeah.
now. And I feel like 100 times better. And that's truly like the power of like having a friend, because you can just be like, here's
Oh my
what's
God.
happening. And then it's different than like talking to John or talking to your family or whatever. It's just like a totally different perspective and a different person. And a lot of times you can't act as crazy as you would in front of like a friend. You have to be like, okay, keep it
Yeah,
to a
definitely.
minimum. Because with John, if it were just just me and John, I'd have been like, like it would have been way worse. I kind of kept it
Interesting
to a
that
minimum.
you would say that.
Yeah.
So you still hide yourself from your friends?
No,
a
not
little bit.
hide, but I think you're more like
I
self-aware
understand.
and you're like, calm down, because you don't want,
Right.
You realize you're being
okay.
maybe a little over the top. Whereas if you know you're being over the top with someone that you are a family member of, you really don't care.
Right, because they've seen it before. They've been there, done that.
Yeah.
They've seen worse.
yeah, oh, definitely.
If they've seen worse, then fucking, go for it. 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah. Max, tell us about you and what you do. And
Yeah, especially me, because I don't. I
yeah,
just
right,
met you
right.
today. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was saying to you that I like to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
I do music, and I have a production company for video. It's called 422 Lux in Brooklyn. So both of those things are kind of how me and Laura met. And I also have a weed bakery
What's
in
that?
Brooklyn.
Hold on.
And
It's not legal. Is it?
it's okay.
Is it legal in New York?
No.
No.
Let me think.
But for
No.
some reason, I just walk around like it is.
Yeah, but because I mean, in New York, does anybody really care?
No,
Nobody
I
gives a
walked
fuck.
on the plane with a grinder. I traveled.
Well, I know because you brought.
airports. Oh yeah, I bought half an ounce
he
here
brought
last time.
Cookies too
Through,
that had weed in
through
them.
a hairbrush,
Last
an
time.
empty hairbrush.
I feel like I have to call someone.
I got an empty hairbrush for my travels to put money
Well,
in.
I can ship to you, so
There you go.
talk off
We'll
mic.
talk. We'll
send
talk.
you the menu.
No, actually, I got scared about drug testing the other day. I had to Google like
Really
how long things are in your system.
What kind of things?
interesting.
What's up? Just Google.
Like
it's
meth?
just Googling
It's
a lot
just
of.
Googling.
Just like you just want to know the information.
Yeah. Oh God. Imagine if someone
But,
could look at your search history, Joe.
Ooh, don't even look at my search history. There's some weird shit on
Yeah,
there.
mine too.
Well, just
You see what I searched today? Probably some fucking hypochondriac,
Yeah.
motherfucking crazy shit.
At night, that's when I do it. Like I'll wake up and I'll see what I last looked back, and it'll be something like
Yo.
how to go on an adventure.
Well, you Googled how to
go. Yeah,
on
I
an
woke up
adventure?
one day and I looked at my phone, and the last thing I looked at before I went to sleep was how to go on an adventure.
Should we all
Here's
look at
one.
our phones?
Craigslist Manhattan misconnections. Flag the creepy foot rub freak.
Oh, see, there you go.
Wait, you Googled this?
No, my friend sent it to me.
Oh, okay.
Just to, be
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah. Well, you do
Out
have to
there.
be careful.
But anyways,
Oh, my last Google was how to edit photo like True Detective.
Because you want to look like True Detective?
No, I just wanted. Do you know have you seen the opening credits to True Detective?
Yes, I have.
You know how cool it looks, where it's like landscapes over their faces. I just wanted to know how to do that.
Cool.
So I watched an 18-minute video about that.
18.
It was a little long. The guy could have sped up some parts.
Oh, they always do
Poor
that.
editing.
Yeah, they got to put the fucking intro
Oh, the
then.
intro. I'm
and then
like,
they got to
bitch.
do the other intro. They got to.
He played the most of the True Detective intro without voiceover.
He played the
and
whole
then
first
came
episode.
in, and then he was like, "Hey guys, today we're gonna." And I was like, "You could have."
And then there's another
Move that
5
up.
minutes of setting up the project, doing the bullshit.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
showed us the images he got from Google Image. I'm like, I don't get to the technical.
But it's
parts.
wonderful. We have these tutorials.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
wonderful.
it's true. I
I
don't know how to
thank
do
this
shit.
guy, but yeah.
Thank you, nerd.
Yeah. Thanks, nerd.
Thanks, nerd.
So this is Heavy Friending, and on this podcast we talk about friendship. We try to talk about friendship. Tell us a little bit about how you make friends, like the best way you think it is to like meet new people.
I meet people through all different types of mediums. I can get energy really quick. So if I see someone like what you and me was talking about earlier, I will know, within a matter of 5 minutes if I fuck with you or not.
Yeah.
And then I just try not to play after that. Like if I don't think that you real, or I think that you fake, or if I feel like you might be a sick or dangerous person,
I feel
I just
you might
eventually
be talking about me.
I just stop listening and I stop talking.
He's not even looking at you. He's like, if I feel like I'm in the room with a sick, dangerous person.
No, I don't feel this way about Joe.
Oh, that's very nice to hear.
Yeah.
I
Joe's
really
a good
don't.
guy.
And I honestly trust Laura's judgment when it comes to humans, because we are the same in that. We will be sitting in a crowd. We will pick out the same motherfucking person, be like, look at that one. Look at that mess. Look at that fucking mess right
Yeah.
there.
And what are you seeing, or what do you
Like their aura.
what's like just
Their
just
aura.
so not even.
I don't think it's like it's not like what they look like.
Just
it's
I
like
see,
you're like, ooh.
You just get that
You see the-
feeling,
the-
or you
And
get
when you
the-
hit that
the
damn
chaos.
bowl
You
down
see the
here?
chaos and the black mist.
I think we got a connection because I was really upset and I was up there and you hit that fucking bowl. So I got a bowl when I was in Thailand, and you
It's a
hit
meditation
it.
bowl?
Yeah, and you go, you hit
To
it with
start the
the thing.
meditation.
I thought this was
And it-
another weed cookie
No,
kind of
it's like
situation where you
when
hit
you
the
hit that
bowl.
bowl.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
We were connected when you hit that bowl.
I was like, I knew it.
No, yeah, like when you hit I was upstairs and you hit that bowl.
You hit that.
Because it
bowl and it
snaps
rang,
you.
and I was like, it actually like made me feel better. I'm not kidding. I was like,
It
whoa.
made me feel a little better
It made
too.
me feel good, like the tone of it and everything. Maybe we'll hit the bowl during the
have
break.
you ever been
but-
hypnotized?
No, I don't think I can be hypnotized.
It's interesting. It's a crazy.
You've been hypnotized?
Yeah, multiple times.
Oh my god! What happened? Did they do
Yeah.
like a watch or?
Nah, I think that's like in the movies.
Yeah,
How did they hypnotize you?
So it was this yoga lady, and she invited me to her house because I was trying to quit smoking cigarettes at the time. I've successfully been quit for over a year now.
All
I
right.
haven't had one cig. Thank God bless. That's a horrible addiction right there.
It is terrible.
So she was trying smoking cessation on me to quit smoking via hypnotization. And so I'm sitting on the couch, and she goes, okay, just get real loose, get real, get it out, just really relax, take your glasses off, take your hat off. She goes, we're going to count backwards from 10. So
it only took you from 10.
well, you don't automatically it's not like a snap and you're there,
Yeah. She doesn't take her little
She
spoon
leads
out of
you
her tea
down. She leads
and
you
starts
down a
circling around
stairwell,
the thing.
right? You're just very, very relaxed. You're very, very relaxed.
Right.
Now imagine a staircase. What does this staircase look like?
It's
the most
wood.
beautiful staircase in the world.
Mine was stone. Interesting
Yep.
that yours is
Yep.
wood.
because yours is probably leading to a dungeon.
It is.
10. 10 more stairs. 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you get closer to the door, you see a door.
Whoa.
Is it a wooden door? Is it a metal
It
door?
is wood with metal.
Is it a beautiful glass door?
Mine's wood.
5. You're getting very, very relaxed.
I actually feel kind
4.
of. Oh no.
What if we
3.
hypnotize
My
our
jaw feels
listeners?
funny.
This is the most relaxed you've ever been in your life. 2.
gonna hit that
Sinking
ball.
deeper.
Hit the bowl.
1. You can enter the door. What does the room look like?
Oh my
Is it a
gosh.
cave?
It's a party.
Does it have
Yours
couches?
is probably like a,
No,
there's
it's like a
swings,
child's party.
Swings and
You find yourself across your faithful companion.
Whoa.
do you see me?
Is it an
Joe.
animal?
It's not.
Is it a human?
Joe.
Is this someone very special to you,
No.
Joe?
Well, yeah.
Joe is seeing me. I know.
What
he
is that faithful companion telling you? What is the message that they want to bring you today?
I think they're like saying, "Come here," but then they're turning into a monster.
They're saying, "Be my friend, Joe. Open up to me."
But that's basically, the process
Ooh.
that I was.
It's weird what your
Wow.
mind can do when
is.
someone's guiding your thoughts.
It is.
If
It's
you
like
trust
that.
the person,
Yeah, but see, that's why I don't think I could ever do it because I'd be like, they're gonna wait till I get under,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
they're gonna fuck with me, or they're gonna like make me kill somebody or some shit. Like do some crazy shit when I wake up.
Well, that's the thing. I saw literally today. I saw a video on hypnotism, and like the guy like hypnotized people to make them less stressed and all these things. But then he also did fuck with them. He's like, when you wake up, you're a male stripper, and then the guy's doing like these moves, and I'm like, I can't trust
Now
you
you
to
can't
solve
trust.
my problems
Yeah.
if you're creating problems.
Yeah.
So I
that's
don't
like surgery.
So you're saying being a
That's-
male
it's
the
stripper?
malpractice.
surgeons, you don't know who's gonna be fucking around with
Yeah.
you when you asleep under anesthesia.
You have to
it's
be
like,
really careful.
I think he should lose his license if he has one. I don't know what the
Hypnotist
I don't know
license.
what the
Yeah.
rules are with that.
probably doesn't need one.
There
but
is no
he
rules.
should.
Yeah.
It's a wild, wild territory, that one.
Yeah, it is too bad that it doesn't.
You just did it, so you don't have to have a license. He just hypnotized us.
Yeah.
That's true.
I wonder if we've lost time. Do you
I think-
remember?
I don't even
How
know.
We'll
long
have to
has it
listen
been?
to the
Yeah.
recording.
Oh yeah, because he may have made us do some stuff that we don't remember.
I might have revealed.
I promise I'm a nice witch.
All right, well, let's hit the bowl, and we'll be right back. We're going to take a little break.
Today's Heavy Friending is brought to you by our fantastic patrons over at patreon.com/heavyfriending.
Ooh, that was very concise.
Thank you.
don't-
Should we say any more?
I mean, I don't think we need to. Well,
No, let's do it.
tell them
Yeah.
what Patreon is.
Yeah.
First of all, it's the word patron. Okay.
Oh.
With an E in it. Patreon. I think that's kind of like an E, like online type of reference.
Oh, it's like wasn't there
Like
pets?
email.
What was it? Pets?
Sure. I don't
What
know.
does the E in email stand for?
Electronic.
Oh, so this is electric patrons.
Yes. You guys are on fucking fire.
Yeah. And so, yeah, how does it work?
So yeah, it's a monthly subscription. Every month you can pledge any amount of money you want, and it helps us to create the content that you are listening to now.
And it's so great. We already have patrons, which I am so thankful for some
Yes,
of these
thank you
people
guys.
who were willing to do this. But there's different rewards levels
Yes.
too. So if you really like us, you can really get to know us.
Yes, you can get exclusive content. All the little jingles and songs we do can be sent right to your email just by visiting patreon.com/heavyfriending.
God bless you, people.
And God bless the USA.
Open the door.
Open the door. Welcome back. You're sitting here with Laura Lee Bishop, Joe Barlow, Uncle Meg. Is how you're going to research him to find the music.
And if you're in a
And
trance
Max.
currently, just snap out of it. When I snap my fingers, you're just going to come back to enjoying the podcast.
And you won't remember anything that happened before.
Yeah,
Just wanna always say that.
And put your pants on, you jerk.
You
Yeah.
should probably change your underwear
Yeah.
because we just
definitely.
made you shit yourself.
Yeah, there you go.
I was wondering what was happening down in my pants.
Oh, well, that's a common thing for you. But Max, so friendship, yeah. Tell us, so you make friends through many mediums, but like
Many
tell us a little
mediums,
bit. Give us an
energy,
example.
etc. Well, one is in person, which is the best way to read energy. But today, I met up with some friends I met via the internet.
Oh, for real?
So Instagram.
What?
Yes. So, I'm trans, female to male. There's not a lot of us, running around these streets. So a lot of guys have turned to Instagram as a way to connect with other trans dudes. So this guy here, Oliver, he hit me up and he was like, hey, like, I see you coming in town. Like, can I take your picture? Because he takes pictures of
that's a
different
dude.
trans people that come down into Austin. So I hung out with him today, and he was awesome. Like, I don't think I've ever actually met a trans person I didn't like, actually. But
I haven't.
that could...
I think it has to do with people being like wounded and like fucked with their whole life. And
Totally. No, when I meet another trans guy, it's like we can talk about anything. And there's so many things in my day-to-day life that like I need to like talk about, but that like other people wouldn't understand.
Right.
And so just talking to him, it's just so validating, you know?
Yeah.
So then we went to, was it McGinney? McGinney Falls, the waterfall?
McKinley, is that it? There's some waterfall around
There's
here.
some very pretty swampy lake waterfall looking things. So
The
we went
swampiest.
there with some other trans guys and it was very refreshing.
Well, that's the thing about friendship I do think your immediate connection is you need to have common ground.
Right.
So what is it? With you, it's music. With us, it was comedic things,
Yeah.
Laura. And yeah, if you don't have, so you instantly have that sort of maybe
Exactly.
a backstory that can relate to one another. Yeah.
Totally.
So do you think you made some like friends for life? Like, do you think you'll
Definitely.
stay in touch with these people? and
Definitely.
everything?
We've been following each other like on Insta, so it's cool to finally like meet these guys. There's a whole crew of us that started tea around the same time.
Yeah.
On Instagram, and it's like we talk to each other outside, but it's cool to actually, meet up with these people in person
Yeah.
when I like come to town and shit. So
Well, let me ask this. So like, it's been about a year since you've been on T,
yeah.
and you're like just seeing you since September, which isn't
Yeah.
really that long ago.
No.
You're like totally like your voice is 10,000 times deeper. Like you, like I'm serious.
Yeah.
And so like a year ago, maybe you had more trouble like being misgendered or passing
Yeah.
or whatever. Do you notice a difference in making friends like as a man?
So my girlfriend says that I've actually been hanging out with more straight cis dudes.
Oh, really?
Than I used to. Because I used to hang out with primarily like women
Yeah.
or, other queer people. And I think for me, maybe one of the reasons why I hang out with like cis dudes, is because I don't have as many like trans dudes friends.
Yeah.
So, but when I meet another trans dude, I'm like, oh, okay, like these are my like, bros.
Right.
But I love hanging out with women too. But
do you ever come across an instance where you like meet a cis male,
you know what?
And you're like
okay,
a little
I'm gonna
worried,
say
like, or
I feel like now that I'm trans, I hate saying this, but now that I'm trans, more and more people want to be friends with me. Especially in a metropolitan bubble where they think it's cool to be trans.
Yeah.
And so,
I mean, in a way that
I hate saying that, but
it's better than the alternative, I guess, which is like people being hateful.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's keep it trendy. Let's make it trendy.
Right.
But like,
but it's either trendy or it's hateful. It's such a niche thing, and it's such a thing on the tip of everyone's tongue and the media's tongue that it's like not
normal
a norm
right
now, which is, it is what it is, but it's not a norm.
Yeah.
So you're going to find those two extremes.
Yeah. But these are like the pioneering years. You're part of like the big part. And you post, and Max posts videos about the transition, which are awesome, that are like super informative because it's about stuff that people don't know, like they wouldn't know unless they're going through it. So it's great for people that are transitioning or thinking about it because then they have some sort of a roadmap because it's like stuff that you wouldn't even think to think about.
Yeah, we were talking in the car today. My first, I guess, conception of what a trans person was in West Virginia in the 1990s was there was this trans woman who wasn't on hormones, who, hadn't had surgery. And she was, obviously on a bunch of drugs, homeless. And they called her Miss Elizabeth. She had this purse and she wore the skirt and she'd walk down the fucking street just fucking screaming at the top of her lungs. And we would make fun of her, like in high school, dead ass. We'd be like, oh, and that in my head was like, that's what I don't want to be.
Yeah.
And that's why it's like so important now to be visible for like kids that are trans, so that they can be like, oh, this is like, see somebody who's like fucking killing it and making it, and exactly say that it's just normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would solve a lot of problems. I know that much. Joe, tell us your take.
We getting deep in each of these topics.
I know you.
I'll start going on tangents, y'all. Don't even get me started.
Well, what I do appreciate is you came in here and you're like, I'm an open book, and I'm like, good. I'm a closed book, but I feel like sometimes people they're ignorant to these issues or they don't know, and then there's almost like this closed off thing of like, oh, if you don't know, then you should know, and blah blah blah. And I do think it's important to just communicate and be open, and I think that's great that you do that.
Totally.
Do you have any questions just about how baby's made, or
I think
anything in
I
general?
have some questions for you about how biology works, but
we'll get into maybe off the mic.
I think that's good.
Do you know one thing that men do not know, a lot of men, that women pee, they think that women pee out of like the vagina. You know what I mean? Like,
and women don't even pee out of the clitoris either.
Yeah, they think that women pee. So
there's some separate little teeny tiny hole somewhere else.
Because I had someone ask me one time how I peed with a tampon in, and I'm like, oh, cool.
Was this someone you were dating, or
you need to learn? I can't remember. It was so long ago, but someone asked me how I peed with it. I feel like it may have been in high school. Like some dumbass kid was like, "Yo, how you pee with a tampon in?" And I was like, "Oh man, like you need to learn. That's a different hole, fool. Women have a lot more holes than men."
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
There's like at least 4 down there, right?
There's like 1,000 holes down there that you got to watch out for and take care of.
There's 4.
You got to have them pried open and fucking looked at and shit.
I know. I believe me. I barely know what's going on down here with myself.
I have a feeling you're very intimate with yourself.
Why do you just assume this about me?
I think it's probably a pretty good assumption, Joe. Come on.
I guess I don't know what that means, but maybe.
How many times a day?
Do I urinate?
Yeah. Oh man, I feel like we've learned a lot about friendship.
I love friends.
I do too.
Good friends.
Yeah, it's important, and that is true. We are a perfect example of not knowing somebody from fucking Adam and just meeting and like hitting it off, and now
I'm staying over here all the time.
Yeah, and you
called her from an emergency trip I was having in August. She welcomed me in her house. I had a nice little vacation here in August.
We had a fun trip.
We had fun.
Flew the drone around.
We had fun. Flew the drone around from the backyard. Started hovering the drone over rednecks.
This man was like,
and this guy
in our neighborhood.
Yeah, he
out here.
Yeah, right here. And he went in his garage and threw something at the drone.
Friends,
and I fucking flipped that shit around. I was like, bye, bitch.
But you're on camera. It's too late. You've been filmed.
Oh, I show everybody that video.
It's
People
funny.
think that
He's
shit
so
is
mad.
Funny.
He throws a shoe or something, right?
Yeah, it was a shoe or a baseball
How old
or
is
something.
this man?
Middle-aged.
30s, something.
I think you're being generous. I think he was a little older.
40s.
Yeah.
It's funnier if he's really old to me.
I think
if he's 100.
Well, he
he's
definitely
100, it's very
had
funny.
some sun damage.
So that's why you gotta wear that
you
SPF,
gotta-
Joe.
Exactly.
I'm gonna up. Excuse me. I tried to burp off mic, but I brought it right back.
It right back. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's okay.
Bring it
I'm drinking
back.
a Lone
You're
Star.
among friends.
Well,
Is it amongst? You're amongst friends. Whatever.
I don't know, but the point is, yeah. I think I'm gonna have to up to SPF 30.
Well, you know what? We're here. We're
That's
queer.
the real point.
Get used to it. This is heavy friending.
Don't fuck with us.
Don't fuck with us.
I wish people wouldn't fuck with me, but they do.
I do.
I think they can sense the
mean-
weakness in me, and then they go, we'll fuck with him. I think it's mean. I think it's not nice.
If you guys want to check out Max's music, we'll have links to everything in the description of this podcast.
Could we play a clip? Like
Yeah.
now?
Let's play a clip to play us out.
Oh.
Right. Let's.
Hey,
Oh, why don't you just
or
freestyle?
a live clip.
Freestyle.
a live clip.
Well, there you had it. That was it.
He's doing the beat. I need a pencil like I did in school. Where
That was a snake coming out of like the Arabian basket.
I knew that's what it was.
No,
though.
I was going to say, and I'm
Fucking knew
a
that's
friend
what it was.
too. I get it. I'm cool.
Hang on, wait.
Oh, no. Okay.
Hit it.
No.
Thank you guys so much for listening to Heavy Friending. We'll see you next week.
Play that clip.
Tick, tick, it's a freak shot. Tick, it's my freak shot. What the fuck you looking at, a boy or a girl? It's Big Daddy, migrate rules on best of both worlds. What the fuck you looking at? We sitting on a train now. My girl, she got clear brows, her body's like wow. We look alien. With some makeup, but she wanna be hideous, but she hates it. The blood on the mat at work, it was me, and I'm such a good liar that you can't even see. It was me, it was me, it was me being deprived. It was me, 'cause I was hungry inside. A bed and issues in a well too big for me now. All these low budget thoughts that you can never allow. So here's some tickets. It's my freak show. I'm Big Daddy, Margaret Rose, and welcome to the show. Tickets. It's my freak show. I'm Big Daddy, Margaret Rose, and welcome to the show. I think I'm a freak for sticking up for myself. I always do the right thing and put the shit on the shelf. I took the hard route and a Rolex driving. They all told me to shut up, 'cause all I do is blab. Myself pity and comedy, rap will never get me far. But the fight gangs and the misfits, they all tell me I'm a star. Welcome, Mother New Year, and I promise to love me, not to get back up, popping pills, sipping bubbly. You from the city? Hey, you sit there, look at me funny, 'cause I'm a fiend and I bubble with this greed in my tummy. And yo, I don't got a chopper, but my friend does. One phone call to my Italian tickets. It's my freak show. I'm Big Daddy, Margaret Rose, and welcome to the show. Tickets. freak show.
Hold on, play
I
it.
feel like we may need to do a disclaimer at the beginning of this about him, like if don't be operating heavy machinery
Don't be.
I think
while
that's
you're
important.
fucking listening to this, because people are going to be driving off the road clucking like chickens.
Well, we didn't say do that. They would
No,
be
but they're
doing
going to
that
fall
of their
asleep,
own.
like
They'll
and
fall
fall
asleep.
off the
Yeah, they
road.
will. Yeah.
Yeah.